Hello and welcome back to Tools for Sparks, the ultimate YouTube channel for electricians who love tools. And today I've got this little baby to show you, the Opolar Air Duster. Now this is something that I've seen a few people raving about on Instagram, and I've got to give a massive shout out to Rich from Art of Smart. I believe it's him who gave me the inspiration to go and get myself one of these. Basically, this little tool is a great way of just getting air to blow into small crevices to blast out dust and various other things. So it's a bit of a gadget, to be honest. It's a bit of a luxury, but I thought I'd try it out, and I just want to get this open and show you what it's all about. So it's got rechargeable battery, it's portable, it's got strong airflow, and it's eco-friendly. Interesting. So here's the specification. It's got a 5-volt DC power supply, 2 amp input. It only weighs 0.66 pounds. Product dimensions, fairly self-explanatory, and that's it really in terms of the packaging. So let's get it open and show you what it's all about. I have actually opened it already because I needed to use it the other day, but it's still fairly clean, so hopefully it looks as good as new. So here we are. It's just a bit of dust there, look. Right, this is it. So we've got a micro USB charger, which, as you know, I'm not really a fan of micro USB. I much prefer USB-C, but I'm sure they'll change that at some point. Not really a game changer. And this is it. Very simple, huh? So this little pipe detaches, so it just sits in there. That's the air input, presumably, and that's the air output. So you just pop that on there, like so, and then you've got a little trigger here, and you just press the trigger, pretty powerful. So as you can see, you've got a little mini fan inside there basically, and it just sucks the air in and blows it out in a super high powered jet of air, and that's it. I mean, it does what it says on the tin basically, but it's got a high powered battery in it, so it's got a good battery life, and it really kicks out some air. Now the great thing about this is it's just such a great alternative to having a compressor basically. I mean, a compressor just takes up so much space. The other thing I've got is like a Makita air blower, but again, that's so huge. Whereas this is just handheld, and it's ideal for blowing dust out of back boxes, for example, or if you work on electronics, even consumer units. The amount of times that I go to consumer units and they've got all dust in the bottom, or little bits of metal swarf in the bottom of the consumer unit, and it's really hard to get it all out. But with this, just blow it out, super easy and quick, and it's just a really nice, neat way to work. You could use this to blow the dust out of your back boxes as well when you're cleaning out the back boxes ready for second fix. You could, well, name a whole host of uses for this really. Let me know in the comments what kind of uses you might find for this, if you'd find it useful. I think it's a great little idea, and it's the kind of tool that, although you wouldn't use it that much, when you do use it, it really comes in handy, and it's certainly a great little essential to keep on the van. The other nice thing about it is you've got this duster attachment, so you can just remove that one and pop this one on, and this has got like a little brush on it, so it's really nice. It's really nice for like blowing away the cobwebs. For example, yesterday I was working on some quite old electrics in an industrial grain store, and I was able to use this to dust off the top of the fan motor, clean out the motor blades and things like that. It's great for sort of cleaning electrical devices in general, and this brush is quite sturdy and allows you to just brush off any kind of stubborn dust, and then the air will do the rest. So in my opinion, this is a great little tool. I don't know if you guys have tried this. If you have, I would love to know. If you could leave a comment below, tell me how you've got on with it so far, because I've only just received it. I've used it once. So far I absolutely love it, but I'd love to know your honest feedback and comments about this little product. And as always, what I'll do is I'll leave a link in the description below so that you can get yourself one of these on Amazon. Not too expensive and worth adding to your tool collection if you've got a little bit of money to splurge. This one just fits on the bottom there like that for storage. I'm guessing that that is a sort of... Oh, okay, so this isn't an input. It's just literally a holster, basically. So the input of the air is literally through that hole there. So that's good to know. The micro USB charging slot is in there. The battery life on it, let's see what it says in the instructions. See if we've got any kind of indication of how long the battery should actually last for. It's got an 18-month warranty on it. Okay, it's just got different languages. It doesn't actually tell you what the battery life is. Oh yeah, here we go. Battery working time, fully charged, ½ an hour. It's not huge. Charging time 3 hours, so it only takes 3 hours to actually charge, and it discharges in ½ an hour. It's 10 watt rated power, so it, it kicks out quite a punch, shall we say. 33,000 RPM the motor runs at, which is quite impressive for a little motor like that. Noise wise, interesting, less than 80 decibels. I would agree with that. I would say it's not that loud actually, for what it is, which is nice again, because when you use a compressor is just deafening, really, and it sort of winds people up if you're using a compressor around them. So that's my little review of this. I will let you know how I get on over the coming months. I'm looking forward to having this in the back of the van and using it for various cleaning projects that I work on with my various situations where I might need to use this. As always, guys, I really appreciate your support on this channel. The fact that you watch my videos and you share them out with other people who like tools is really, really appreciated. The channel's growing really fast. We've hit over 3,000 subscribers now, and I'm sure that's going to grow to infinity and beyond in the future. So if you can just do me a favour and hit a thumbs up if you enjoy my videos, subscribe to the channel if you haven't done so already, and click that notification bell, which means that you'll get notified every time I post a new video. I do try to post here at least weekly, but sometimes it comes in batches of 3 videos in 1 week, and then I'll wait a couple of weeks before I post a few more. Just depends how much time I've got really and how many new great tools I've discovered. And by the way, talking of great new tools, if you know of any great new tools that I haven't reviewed yet and you would like to see me review them, or you'd just like to tell me about them, you can just tell me about them in the comments, because I do read all of your comments and I try to reply to them as much as possible. And if I read about a new tool that I've not heard of that I'd like to try out, often I'll go ahead and just buy one and give it a go if I think it's worth buying. So thank you very much again for all your support, and we'll see you in the next one. Have a great day.